look at Daisuke Matsuzaki. 15 games, he lost.
So Sean Figgins, and there's the first off-speed pitch, and
Doesn't know his move.
And Anderson pulls that to right for a hit. Cabrera will turn, he'll dig for third. J.D. Drew's throw is cut, so Anderson delivers, and the Angels have first and third in the first inning with 2 down.
The Angels led the American.
3-2. Breaking ball got him.
Escobar can be overpowering, as you can see, won 18 games.
And there's another one to the left of second. So in the first 2 games of this series, Ortiz in this first at-bat has been willing to go the other way. And Lowell draws the second. Up the middle, and J.D. Drew delivers. They're going to wait Big Papi home behind Youkilis, and he will score 2-0 Red Sox. Varitek caught by Kendrick. And
First round.
On the ground off Pedroia. And Kochman had stopped, but now he'll turn it back on and get to third. Break, and now the first issue for the Reds.
Looks like it's the left shoulder, and that would be likely he will be the Rookie of the Year. And they're taking a look to see if it's just a stinger.
And Kendrick goes down on 3 pitches. 4th time, a 3-ball count. Mathis puts it in play to third. Morales runs, and that'll get the Angels a run. So the Angels score their first run of this series, and their style of baseball. And Figgins flares one to left field for a hit. Morales rounds third, he will score. Figgins is running, and he'll stop at second as the ball scooted by Ramirez. And Sean Figgins delivers the 2-out hit the Angels have been looking. And Cabrera drives us to left. Ramirez going back into the gap in left center, and that's going to be at the base of the scoreboard. In to score Figgins, Cabrera with an RBI double, and the Angels have their first lead of this series. Well, the played in the second inning. And Guerrero with a ground ball to Dustin Pedroia will make the play on. But the Angels scored 3 runs, 2 of them. And Crisp goes down swinging. First strikeout for 18 games. Strike 3 on the inside. Dugout's got to have a little more life after their 3-run second and then a shutdown half inning by Escobar. That's toward the right field line. Pedroia out. Drew in. And Drew can't play it. Anderson on his way to second. And the Angels get a leadoff bloop double from their veteran cleanup hitter. And Historis hits a ground ball. Now Anderson's trying to move. And he will be out at third as Lowell holds the ball. And that promised quick.
Angel baseball that Mike Scioscia preaches. Historis looks back to see if there's no play. He made it easily. And although
Kochman chops one towards the second base bag, Lugo makes the play. So 2 down and on to third.
He saves that for the tough situation.
Here's a high fly ball hit to deep right center field, but Drew will have room, and he puts it away off the bat of Kendry Morales.
Short of surgery that was going to keep him out of this.
Ooh, and he gets called out on strike. So Escobar.
A good call by Isonia.
And that is ball 4, and that's only going to.
Because you're going to make your mistakes.
And there's 97 outside corner, strike 3. Ortiz running. Shot to Cabrera. And that takes care of the inning, so Escobar goes through.
63 is the most exciting in-season game you can play.
And Kendrick fights back from an 0-2 hole and drives one past Lugo. So a leadoff runner, that's 3 straight innings the Angels have put the lead up. Cabrera taps that one towards second base. Pedroia makes the hurry-up play. And Matsuzaka.
Hall of Fame. And you got Smoltz, who's headed it.
Good bunt. Mathis with a play. Well, he made that close. Kochman up off the bag, but Coco Crisp with a 2-out.
Gamble on the first pitch is because of the pitch out. But Ted, you hit it right on the head. And you only get one shot at Coco Crisp.
Score run as the Angels would score. Strike 3 on the inside. Oh, Escobar react. And that one is off the glove of Youkilis, and Matsuzaka does not cover. Pedroia had a chance to make a play. He just took the railings up. Runner goes. Veritek's throw. Not there. Backed up by Pedroia, so Asturias holds. He walks him, and the wild pitch will move Asturias to third. 2 of the American League Division Series. Daisuke Matsuzaka. His first game on America's brightest baseball stage, the MLB postseason.
A very good year out of the bullpen. He was 2-1, 61 appearances, and an ERA just with all of his power coming as a left-hand hitter.
And this roller to Lugo. Oh, that throw forced Pedroia down, but pulled fair, and Pedroia has his first postseason hit. A leadoff double.
When you fall behind and it becomes an offensive at bat, but he was hurt a bit this year and the power numbers were down, but for David Ortiz, who's devastated.
That's fouled. Mathis chasing. And he leans in, and a fan got it. And there is the most popular man in Boston at 10:47 p.m. Friday night.
Well, when you go into the stands, it's fair game for the fans to grab it, and that's what Mathis tried to do. Now, he would have made that play. He was there, and go for it he did.
And, of course, the other issue, as you see there, the extension, the photography boxes that are installed for postseason play, regular season. Mathis has a much better chance.
Well, that ball actually was in the glove for a moment, taken out, and now the inning stays alive for Ortiz. That could turn alive, and now he's signing autographs.
Ortiz runs, and the pitch bounces in. And Ramirez comes back and draws a walk to load the bases for Lowell. Plate. Center field, Figgins back. Going back, he'll make the catch. Pedroia will score the tying run. But the Angels breathe a little more relaxed when that ball left Lowell's bat. They were thinking that could have been a big hit. And there's a fan who's getting an assist. 3-all here in the 5th. It being a very popular play in Boston. Look at the bespectacled man right there in the lower right. Stephen King says, way to go.
It was a pretty good effort, and it might have cost the Angels the tie.
And a bouncer, Kochman has to back up, but Escobar is there. So Escobar stands strong at the end. El Carmen, a local product, comes out of the Boston bullpen. He had a... Oh, there's that.
Sure, and no stranger to work. This is the 3rd year in a row where he's gone over 70 appearances. You see the opponent's batting average of 220. You've got to throw strikes to these Red Sox.
And he does there, so Shields first at bats. There he goes. And Lugo pops it center field. Crisp doesn't know where the ball is. Figgins makes the catch, and now the throw, but Crisp was able to recover. He slid into second base, then spun around, and now he's out. He did not retouch the bag, and he is out at second base. Oh, the Angels.
That's what he's thinking about right here.
And Vladimir Guerrero takes one.
Well, he's looking out at Del Carmen. Presents a go-ahead run. And that ball got him up high on the left shoulder. So you see Varitek moving inside. It's not like he was sitting outside and Del Carmen went after him.
He's never been hit as many as 10 times in a season, which is interesting.
He's got a couple of different types of changeups. He has very good control. You can see 63 strikeouts just.
Got him. So Okajima comes out of the pen for the finish. Nope, lost him. So the third. Back-to-back walks. The second straight trip through the order that's happened. And Lowell, center field. Figgins there. So Scott Shields created some nervous moments for the Angels, but and Kochman goes to left. Ramirez, though. Oh, and Manny Ramirez makes an entertaining
line drive. But the correction at the last moment, not pretty, but effective. And
wow.
We know that Manny is not really in there because of his glove. It says, all right, well, it's an out.
And he gets him. This part of the country,
Here in 59 appearances, he had 37 saves. But some remarkable.
And Kendrick puts the first one in play. And that is off Youkilis's glove. So there goes. Well, we'll wait. We'll wait for the scoring.
That's E5.
Yeah, probably right. But we mentioned earlier tonight the flawless fielding record. There goes Kendrick. Boy, he's still standing up. And Papelbon, who now says he's a closer. The Red Sox say he's a closer. He has one close. Kendrick will take third, standing up on ball 2. There it goes. Figgins goes 1-1. Willits takes the base, and of course with the runner at third, again, any ball.
Well, they have supreme confidence that Jason Varitek is going to be able to block anything down. And that time he does a nice job of it.
Strike 3 there. Papelbon reacts to Varitek. The numbers for Justin Spire, who is a major addition, a free agent addition for the Angels bullpen in what is, in essence, an extra inning game. Figgins has got room out in right field. And so we will go to the 9th in a 3-3 tie, game 2. And Cabrera, shallow center. Lugo out, Pedroia out, Lugo. So the first pitch. Another pop-up. And again, it's Lugo. 2 down.
Let's show.
And Anderson walks. So the very. And Asturias, first pitch pop-up. So the long battle and the walk by Anderson does not pay off. Papelbon gets.
Lugo got this one out away, drove it into left field. He swiped 33 this year, was thrown out just 6 times. And so Cabrera now comes on to talk with Justin Spire, telling him who's going to cover at second base if he gets a ground ball hit right back to him. And who's going to cover, come in real handy in this situation.
Runner goes. A ground ball to short, so no bunt, but instead the hit and run employed by Terry Francona, and Pedroia does the World Series title.
They also led him at the tail end of the bullpen with 40 saves this year. The
Socha started this inning with Justin Spire. Obviously the hope was that he could squeeze as much out of Spire as he could, but the leadoff hit brings Rodriguez. Cleanup hitter, Manny Ramirez trying. Left field, and the Red Sox are winners! Manny Ramirez with an absolute rocket into the Boston night, and the Red Sox lead the series 2-0. The at-bat the Red Sox have looked for all night to make them pay for walking Big Papi and on the post 1 o'clock in the morning in Boston, and nobody's left as Manny Ramirez sent one completely out of Fenway. And they take a 2-0 lead to Anaheim. And the Red Sox tonight won it after a shaky start from Daisuke. But their bullpen, the best bullpen statistically in the American League all year.